What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Mario Barrios let down all the Los Aztecas tonight. He let down all the Aztec Warriors tonight. Seriously, this is a very disappointing performance from Mario Barrios. I'm not gonna lie. Like Manny looked good for 46 years old. But there was a lot of times when Mario Barrios was not stepping on the gas at all. At all. Like, I mean, he was way too respectful to Manny Pacquiao. Like, it was getting annoying for me. I'm like, bro, let your hands go, brother. It's times Manny was right for the picking, open, and he pulling punches. I'm like, what are you doing? Get after him. Don't let Manny try to back you up. Like, what are you doing? Manny little as hell. I'm not saying Manny ain't he's an absolute legendary fighter. But Manny ain't fought in 4 years. And you letting him back you up and almost kind of walk you down that moment. It's like, what are we doing here? So, yeah, I'm going to let y'all come on in here, man. I'm going to let y'all pile in. We only a minute in, and I done already started talking, so you already know I'm feeling a certain way about what I saw. The fight was ruled a draw, majority draw. This is all Mario Barrios' fault. He get to keep the belt. Cool. Do we want to see that again? No. Because Mario, again, all he going to do is keep on tapping Manny glove every single time. Keep on tapping his glove. No. Forget all of that, man. Fight, dude. It got annoying for me at times. You know what I mean? So, yeah, look, Manny looked good for 46 years old. Still look a little spry. He don't look nowhere near as spry as he used to be at all. But, I mean, for 46, been out the ring for 4 years. He had some really good moments. But I promise y'all, if he was in there with a Jerron Boots Ennis, Brian Norman, it wasn't going to be that much respect. Hell, even Devin Haney, it wasn't going to be that much respect like this. Mario Barrios, I'm talking about he was acting like Manny Pacquiao was his grandfather. So, for me, I'm like, come on, bro. No. This ain't what we supposed to be in here doing. I'm thinking Mario Barrios finna come up here and be throwing bombs all night. Like, what is it? And he was like, again, pulling punches, not putting his foot on the gas, not being aggressive at moments he was supposed to be aggressive. Manny got his hands down at times. He not like, what are you doing? Manny getting aggressive, leaving himself open to get countered. Mario Barrios not countering at the times. It just was rather confusing for me, personally. I'm gonna go back and watch the fight again. No, I'm not. Let me stop lying. Let me stop. If you're a Manny Pacquiao fan, this is great for you to watch. So you can see Manny have great flurries, land some strong punches. You can see Manny have, some nice moments in his fight. But that Cornelius Jenkins say, how the hell did Barrios even become a champion? But that was a terrible performance. I don't care what nobody say. Manny 46, man, ain't fought in 4 years. I can see if Manny was active, right? If he was an active fighter. When George Foreman won, he was actively fighting, right? He had been stopping dudes before all of that. Manny ain't been out, and your Dennis Uga smoked him last time. Mario Barrios out here got Manny looking like he can be world champion right now. It's like I'm looking like you, Cornelius. How did you get this belt, brother? I don't, man, y'all, and to the point, he was so respectful. They in his corner, like, hey man, stop tapping his glove. Stop being respectful for him. No, we tired of that. Get after him, man. We're in the championship rounds, and you still pulling punches. You still don't want to throw a key moment. Like, what? Counter him. Man, he open, and you still, coasting and cruising through the fight. Like, what? I promise y'all, I wouldn't be shocked if we see Gervonta Tank Davis versus Manny Pacquiao. I'm telling y'all, PBC probably gonna sell that because people are gonna watch, despite Manny being 46 years old. Manny is a blockbuster name. People gonna line up to see Manny fight, no matter if he fight me or one of y'all. People gonna line up to see Manny fight. You know what I mean? And Tank is box office. Even after the last Lamont Roach fight. Watch PBC try to sell Manny versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Watch they try to sell it. Tank ain't fighting Lamont Roach no more. We ain't heard nothing about the fight. Tank and he didn't got in trouble with the law recently. Yeah. But Mario Barrios, like, to me, I'm in here like, bro, if you tap Manny glove one more damn time, they told him to stop Manny, and Mario still out there tapping his glove. Hey, stop it. No, cut it out. Go, man, put the flu flocks on Manny. And this ain't about me. I don't hate Manny Pacquiao. He's an absolute legend, all of this sort, right? A-division champion, only A-division champion we ever seen, which is like an incredible feat. But Manny ain't been in the ring 4 years. He little as hell. If you don't go and put the what? Can you imagine Errol Spence in 2021 acting like that in the ring against Manny? Absolutely not. Errol would have let off about 1,000 punches on Manny. Manny gonna have to get this work. I don't care what you talking about, legend or not. You get up in this ring talking about you want this belt. I'm gonna have to give you the belt right now. I'm gonna have to put belt to ass because I'm sorry. There's no way. He should have been in there punishing him, man. And I'm like, yo, it's times when Manny is clearly open to be countered, and Mario's still hesitant. And I'm like, yo, Mario Barrios 34 years old. You gonna let this 46-year-old dude who didn't been out the ring for 4 years come in and look like he should be champion or he could be champion at 47? He used you as an example to show I could be champion in this division. There's no way. The pride would have kicked in. No way this old dude finna be up in here trying to show me up. No way. He said Barrio scared for toe-to-toe. Yeah, man. And again, I know Manny is a all-time great fighter, but you've been out this ring 4 years. I'm about to show you something that you need to stay out this mob and fight somebody else or do exhibitions like Floyd Mayweather. Because I promise you, man, little Jacob, what's the word, man? I promise you, it's going to be people saying, hey, Manny can contend with the other welterweights. He get in there with Brian Norman Jr. It's not going to be the same type of thing. Hell, Devin Haney is not going to be respectful to Manny like that at all. Yeah. That Cornelius Jean, that made me mad. He telling him, keep your punches high. I'm like he not the ref. I'm screaming at the what you call it? He not the referee. Manny don't like getting hit to the body right now. He trying to tell you hitting too low. Boy, F you. I'm gonna still keep throwing. You got your trunks up high. Talking about you getting hit in the body. No, you not. He kept on talking about he getting hit below the bed. No, you not. They not straying low. Unless the ref tell me that I'm finna be throwing every punch but the kitchen sink at your body. And Mario Barrios, like after he told him about keeping his punches high, Mario Barrios still he stopped throwing body shots and stop listening to him. He ain't the ref. That's when I knew Mario Barrios was in trouble. He listening to Manny. He letting Manny ref the fight. Last time I checked, Manny Pacquiao ain't Richard Steele. He ain't Mills Lane. You feel me? He ain't none of them. I was like, what is it? What is this? His brother is not what's my other man name? What's the one who used to ref Floyd fights all the time, man? Golly. If y'all know what I'm talking about, God, man. You ain't none of that. Why are you listening to Manny Pacquiao? Manny telling you what to do. And he trying to come for the belt and you gonna listen to him. Boy, what? I cannot imagine anybody else. Everybody, man, F you, Manny. I don't care. Till the ref tell me to stop, then I'm throwing below the belt. I'm finna tee off. He tell keep it. Manny telling him keep it in Keep the punches high. Keep the punches high. What? And his cornerman is telling him, yo, he not the referee. He not the ref. Don't listen to him. He ain't dictating what's happening in this fight. He letting Manny dictate how the fight gonna go. Manny dictating the pace of the fight at 46. What? Man, I was annoyed the whole fight, y'all. I'm sorry. I was annoyed. Like, man, what is this now? Is this a charade or something? Manny dictating the whole fight. Manny telling him what to do next. Manny telling him when to breathe. And when one of the commentators was like, in fights, Manny will say break, 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 break. He'll tell people to break. And because a fighter is conditioned to break, they'll do it because Manny's saying it. Yeah, man, no. You remember when Errol Spence was set to fight Manny Pacquiao in 2021? You think Errol gonna listen to Manny? Manny say, don't go to the body. Manny say, my punch is low, so I'm gonna keep. No, Errol finna dig to the body. What? We finna turn to the body snatcher up in here. We ain't doing all of that. He getting to tell me what I'm finna do, what I ain't finna do. Boy, you and Freddie Roach. Freddie, your man's is chopped. Your man's gonna be chopped liver up in here. Your man, I would tell him, Freddie, your man's in trouble. And I ain't listening to nothing he's saying. He ain't finna tell me what to do. And that comes from, I'm sorry, I hate to say this. Boxing a gladiator sport, man. And when you're boxing is a gladiator sport, man. And when you're trying to be an alpha mode as a fighter, all of this hugging all on the opponent, and Barrios, he idolized Manny too much. Idolized him too much. He got to become just another dude on a fight night. He got to be just another individual in the way on fight night. Because right now, everybody looking at Mario Barrios like, how is he a champion? Everybody looking at him like that, like, how he got the belt? I'm finna mess around and tell Devin Haney, hey, man, go get you a belt at 47 right now. Devin Haney, matter of fact, before you fight Brian Norman, go get the belt off him first. Get the belt off him first, then go to Brian Norman. You get that belt from Mario Barrios. All you got to do is tell Mario Barrios, don't hit me too low, man. Okay, that's enough, Mario. Don't hit my face, Mario. It's a little too hard, Mario. Soften up the punch. And Mario say, okay. Tap your glove. Oh, Mario Barrios see this video. He gonna want to fight me. He gonna want to whoop me. He let all the Aztec warriors down with this, man. You know where he from, San Antonio or something? You know they in San Antonio. Like, man, what the hell? Remember when Smokey? You remember when Craig was fighting Debo, and Smokey say, whoop him, whoop him, whoop him. That's what I was doing. Whoop him, whoop him. Got no time for this now. All this friendly banter. Hey, Cornelius Jenkins say, Barrios corner. Cornelius Jenkins say, Barrios corner was super mad at him tonight. Before the 12th, they was yelling at him for having too much respect. They say they need it. Yeah, get this win on your record, man. You need this win. This can do a lot for your career, even though Manny 46. You already getting some paper off this fight. Get the victory. Manny ain't gonna fight him again for a rematch. And that fight, man, they didn't look good enough to warrant no rematch, man. It just didn't. So I'm telling y'all, Manny finna move on. He mess around and move on to the winner of Brian Norman and Devin Haney. Seriously, he mess around and move on to the winner of that, or they gonna save him for Tank Davis. Just because PBC probably want another blockbuster fight. They want a big mega fight that they can sell to the public. They want a fight that's going to do very, very high ratings, and people are going to watch Manny, especially they're going to think, because Manny just looked like this against Mario Barrios. They're gonna say, "Oh, Manny back in rare form." They know people gonna come in droves to come watch Manny, and people love watching Tank, so they feel like they're gonna be able to sell it. You know, Cornelius Jenkins said, "I always thought Haney should have went out to Barrios first. The WBC would have honored it. He was their champion at 135 and 140." Yeah, I think Devin. I think Devin want to prove something though. He want to prove that, like, people feel like his last performance, and he was gun shy. You got people saying his name is bad in the streets. I think he want to show dog and go after another dog. But I really feel like, man, Devin, go get you another notch on your belt. Get you a belt, because Haney would be champion in 3 different weight classes at this point. He was undisputed at was it 35? He was undisputed at 135. So go get you a belt at 47 real quick. Get it off him and then go fight Brian Norman. Go get your win off Mario Barrios. He said, Dre Coleman said, leave Leila Ali alone. Leila needs to leave Claressa alone expeditiously, Dre Coleman. Leila don't want to fight Claressa. That's why she said, if you give me $15 to $20 million, then I'll fight her. She didn't think that money was going to get generated. She didn't think that money was going to get put up. Claressa calling her bluff. Like, I didn't secure $15 million. Let's get it cracking. Leila's still not going to fight Claressa. She's still not. Because she know what's going to happen. Leila going to be out here looking. She going to be looking like Martin was looking when Martin fought Tommy Hearns on Martin. And I love Leila. Leila finer than frog hair. She finer than the ticket on the dashboard. But she don't need to go fight that young lioness. Leila ain't been in warrior mode since 2007. It would be uglier than Sam Cassell in the ring if she fought. If she fought Claressa Shields. It would get uglier than Popeye Jones in the ring if she fought Claressa Shields. It would get uglier than Flavor Flav in the ring if she fought Claressa Shields. She needs to just leave that alone. And I'm saying that, as a fan, respectfully, Leila. Oh, in a way, man. In a way, is a great boxer. Do I think he's the best right now? Absolutely, no. I don't think that. After Alexander Usyk, man. Usyk out here looking like Tyrone Hill. Hey, there you go. That's my favorite name to throw out. You get uglier than Tyrone Hill if Leila Ali was in the ring with Claressa Shields. Alexander Usyk looked phenomenal, though. Like, godly. He said, I got a one-way ticket to ready. He said, I got a one-way ticket to Chicago ready to go if you slander Tracy McGrady. Brother, you've been wanting to come to Chicago for a long time anyway. Come on down, brother. Said Leila better go get that bag. They can spar and take the money. Listen, I'm with you. Get the bag. But Leila got a lot of pride. She's not going to want to lose in front of nobody like that. Yes, she can always say, I haven't fought in 18 years. She can always say, I'm older. I haven't been in boxing shape. But because Leila said none of these young girls out here was competition for her some years back, she don't want to eat those words, man, and she's very prideful. I don't think she's gonna want to take a loss. So I think she's gonna walk away from that 15 M's, or her and Claressa gonna come together and she tell Claressa, look, don't whoop me too bad now. She can say I'm old. Yes, she can lean on it. I'm old. She can say that. But I don't know if she gonna want to really lean on it like that. Said, watch Leila mess around and pull a Rocky. Calvin, that's why Rocky was a movie. Only certain people can pull it off. Listen, I watched George Foreman pull it off against Michael Moore. George Foreman became heavyweight champion again at 45 years old, right? And 20 years after he lost the belt to Muhammad Ali. But Claressa is young, man. She's still fighting actively. She's a champion. She's in her glow, in her prime right now. And right now she feels indestructible. And because she's taking things that Laila Ali has said personal, Claressa's going to want to go in that ring and prove a point to the world. She's going to want to prove a point that, hey, Laila was out here telling her, she was out here fibbing when she said these young fighters ain't no competition for her. Cornelia say, after tonight, I don't want to see any more fighters over 40 fight. Man, who was the last fighter that was over 40 that looked solid in the ring? Well, B-Hop, you know, he won belt after he was over 40. You know, but yeah, it's very rare. Floyd stopped fighting professionally at what, 39? He stopped having professional fights with 39, something like that. Yeah. Claressa don't duck nothing. Claressa then went into MMA, UFC to get some paper. That's what I'm saying. Claressa ain't scared of nothing or nobody. As much as I love Leila, Leila didn't fight Ann Wolf when she was fighting. And she didn't fight Ann Wolf for a reason. Claressa Shields not leaving no stone unturned. As long as Ann Wolf was in her weight class or close to it, she was gonna fight Ann Wolf. She say, Marte Cody say, is Tank still ducking Shakur? Yeah, I don't know what Tank doing career-wise. He just got in trouble recently too. I think Tank would be Shakur would be a difficult fight for Tank. But I also want to see how Shakur responds when he get hit with some thunder. Shakur's defense is very sound, right? I do want to see what happened when he get hit with some thunder. Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. Usyk's reign as a heavyweight champion has been phenomenal. It really has. And I had questions about how he would adjust to getting hit by real heavyweights. Man, listen. Alexander Usyk out here looking great. Great. Now, you're gonna have people wondering, does this make him better than Evander Holyfield? I would argue Evander Holyfield fought better competition, in my opinion. I mean, Tyson Fury is a great champion. Daniel Dubois and all of them, very good fighters, but Evander was going against monsters. Did I watch Sebastian Fundora and Tim? I didn't watch it. I caught the highlights. Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu said Tszyu looks like a shot fighter now, and Usyk is on my top 10 heavyweights all time. Yeah, honestly, he should be on your top 10 heavyweights of all time now. I ain't gonna lie. He should be. He should be. People saying Berlanga got cheated with them raps last week. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't really look into the raps and all that either. I'm not sure. I know that boy was on his ass though. I know that. But we gonna see though, because there be a lot of cheating going on in boxing. Be a lot of stuff going on. I seen Antonio Margarito get away with them hand raps for a while until my man, what's my man name? Nazeem Richardson. Nazeem Richardson say, hold on now. Them gloves, what's going on with them gloves now? This dude out here stopping stuff and looking indestructible. Had Miguel Cotto out here bleeding profusely. Miguel Cotto was leaking out here. Miguel Cotto ain't never been bleeding like that. And I'm like, hold on, let's see what's happening, man. Margarito was out here cheating, so I don't know, man. It's been a lot of glove tampering and stuff and tampering with hand wraps and stuff for years in boxing. Decades, actually. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, man. I gotta watch Tim Zoo and Sebastian Fundora. I just saw the highlights of that. Them boys was in the phone booth slugging it out. But Fundora like to fight in close. He don't never like to use his height and use his range. The first time I ever seen him do it was when he fought Tim Zoo the first time, and I felt like he only felt comfortable doing it like that time because Tim Zoo was leaking from the head and blood was getting in his face, and he felt he was at a comfortable advantage. Blood leaking in your face, I can stand on the outside and pick you apart. Mills, what up, bro? You saw that drop, man? What? Yo, Mario Barrios made me so mad, bro. Made me so mad being so respectful to Manny. Again, Manny telling him what to do. Manny telling him, keep your punches up, keep your punches up. Manny telling him how to punch him. He listening to Manny. When Manny telling him, keep your punches up, Manny telling him he punching too low. He punching below the belt. Mario Barrios stop throwing body shots. Like, man, don't listen to him. He ain't, what? He not Richard Steele. He not Mills Lane. We're not going to do that, man. I ain't even see Pitbull, man. I ain't even see Pitbull. And that's a nice fight for Shakur Stevenson to have. Pitbull. You think Lakers, he gonna smoke Pitbull though. Shakur smoke Pitbull. You think Lakers getting Marcus Smart was a good pickup? Yeah, I think it was a solid pickup for him. They need some defense. Somebody that could defend on the perimeter. It's a solid pickup. Who you got in September, Canelo or Crawford? I got Terrence Crawford, man. Um, as long as Terrence chooses to fight on the outside, does you choose to box instead of trying to fight and brawl with him? Think he could win. He gets sucked into a brawl, he's going to get hurt against Canelo. I don't think Terrence is going to stop Canelo at all. I think he can win by unanimous decision. Reason why is Terrence is a more skilled fighter than Canelo. Um, Canelo's punch output has decreased as he's gotten older. And I think that, yeah, I think Bud got the skills naturally to outpoint Canelo. He just can't get suckered into a brawl. He can't get suckered into standing in the middle of the ring and going toe to toe, punch for punch with Canelo. That's not a smart idea. But Bud has a lot of pride. He got a lot of heart. He gonna feel like I'm not gonna let you hold me and punk me. So he's gonna. I think at some point he might want to get suckered into trying to go toe to toe and stand in the middle of the ring. And I hope he doesn't do that. But I think if he don't do that, I think he could win by decision. Um, Benavidez wants that rematch with Jamal. Lil Benavidez. I don't know why, man. Jamal gonna do the same thing over Lil Benavidez ain't been on nothing in a long time, man. Since Terrence Crawford won, he ain't been on nothing. Will Spence ever come back? I think Errol's gonna come back. I looked at his Instagram post a couple of days ago. He looked like he's in great shape physically. He put up the last slide that he put up was a picture, a video of a shark in water hunting. The shark was battered and bruised up. He still was in the water hunting. I think that's Errol indicating he's gonna return. When will he return? I don't know. But I think he will return. And then based upon that performance, we'll see if we will see Errol Spence along. Will we see him around for a little longer or not? Personally, I think Errol should take a tune-up in his fight back. Errol got a lot of dog in him. He's gonna want to go straight for a big fight. I think he should take a tune-up personally because being out of the ring for that long, your timing will be off. I've seen Errol's timing be off after being out having 16, 17-month layoffs. Errol ain't fought since 2023. So it's 2 years now. He needs to have him a tune-up in order to get his bearings back beneath him and all of that. Is Brian Norman Jr. too much for Devin at 47? It's a dangerous fight for Devin. It's a dangerous fight for Devin. Brian Norman Jr. Great fighter. He ain't fought nobody on Devin's level yet, but he can crack. I don't know how Devin's chin is since that Ryan Garcia fight when Ryan got caught cheating. I don't know how his chin is since that fight, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Um, I think Devin has a plan. I think he want to show the world something, and I'm assuming he sees something against Brian Norman that he can exploit, and he sees something in him in that fight. And I think he wanted to show the world that people think I'm done. They didn't like my last fight. And I think he want to come back with a vengeance. I mean, if he can beat Brian Norman Jr., oh man, he right back in motion. At that point, hell, go for Mario Barrios and his belt. You beat Brian Norman Jr. Boost Ennis going up to 54, I think. So yeah, man. Go ahead and try to become undisputed at 47. Why not? Why not? But if he beat Brian Norman Jr., I think they're gonna do a rematch though. Personally. Personally. I put some more in there. Oh, you took my food. Yeah, I took that other one. Two. What? No, I put this one. I put some over the freezer and in the one in the refrigerator. Take the ones out of the freezer if they too cold, whatever. You back doing it, huh? Prograis was never the same after Dev. Yeah, man. Dev looked great against Regis Prograis. And that was a fight they thought Dev might lose. Regis was at 140. He was stopping dudes. He was stronger than Devin, it looked like. Had more powerful punches. People thought Dev was going to be in trouble coming up in weight and his first fight being Regis, but Dev looked outstanding against Regis. Regis didn't have a chance in hell. I'm talking about, but I don't think he even pinched. He didn't even pinch. He didn't even pinch Devin Haney. So, yeah, man, Regis. Devin got a knockdown in the fight. Nobody saw Dev knocking down Regis Prograis. Regis didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to figure nothing out. He didn't know how to close the ring off, cut the ring off, none of that. So people can call Devin all kind of names. That's a fact. That is a fact. You can call Devin all kind of names, but you cannot call him a duck. He's lion-hearted all the way through and through. Because to take that fight, that's a gamble for him to take this fight after recently coming back from, fighting or cheating Ryan Garcia where he was dropped 3 times and all of that. And he coming off a fight where, he was tentative, trying to test out, I guess, if he got a chin or not still. To come into the next fight after that is Brian Norman Jr. That's balls of steel. So he's lion-hearted without question. And I got to salute him for it because a lot of dudes ain't going to do that. And quiet as kept, Devin got the best resume out of all of these young fighters, man. The young dudes that's in their age range, he got the best resume, man. For real. And better than Tank's resume. So, yeah, man, I'm rooting for Devin. I want him to do well. I want him to prove the doubters wrong. So but I'm definitely gonna tune in for that fight, and I'm gonna be excited to watch it and provide my commentary with y'all as well. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna let's see what had Bam right here. I like Bam. I like Bam, man. You like Bam? You a Bam fan? Yeah, man. Yeah, Bam is nice. He's nice, man. He's nice. So I'm gonna keep tuning in too. A lot of young talent out here. We got a lot of talent out here in boxing, man. So we're gonna see what happened with it for sure, for sure. We definitely gonna see what go down with it, man. You see, AMC theaters is gonna start showing classic movies for cheap on Tuesday. I didn't see that, and you know, $5 Tuesday is my favorite day to go to the movie theater. Now, you know, that's my favorite day. It's my favorite day to go to the movie theater. $5 Tuesday, go see that movie for $5, man. Get that popcorn. Y'all good with it. Forever Coco Chanel, what's going on? I just finished watching this Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios fight. Chanel, man. So I'm chilling out for now, but I just finished watching the fight. I call him Bumlanga. Edgar Berlanga. That's how Fat Joe be saying his name. Edgar Berlanga. Oh man. Michael say, I wonder, what do you think of the homicide decline in Chicago 2025? Based on the numbers, it's been an improvement over previous years. Yeah, man, it's improving. I'll take any type of improvement in the area I can get for sure. Yeah, you've had some things die down for sure in the city, 100%. But yeah, man. So I'm happy with any type of improvement we can get in the city as far as the gun violence goes. Mr. Hudson 87 say, man, you ever watch them slap? Man, you ever watch them slap competitions? Jokers be getting slapped to sleep. Yeah, that's too crazy. I don't know how fighters don't leave with like permanent injuries. I mean, not fighters. People don't leave with permanent injuries the way they be slapping each other. They be reaching back. I'm talking about they be reaching back from biblical times, reaching all the way back for a slap. Bro, I'm talking moms be reaching back to the 1700s to get a slap from the bottom of their soul. Ain't no way I'm sitting there doing that, man. We gonna have to fight you slap me so hard like that. You be slapping people so hard they be falling over and stuff. The people that slapping them be falling over. It just be crazy, man. They definitely gonna end up with some type of damage slapping each other like that. Forever Coco Chanel said, "You sound like you need to get you some rest." I appreciate you. I appreciate you being on live though. It's low key comforting for me right now. Oh man, that's love, Chanel. I hope everything is all good and hope you all right over there. Yeah, you know, I don't get too much sleep. Unfortunately, I be up all around the clock doing something. If I ain't around, chasing the kids through the house. Well, I'm only chasing my son. My daughter, 14, she be in her own world. If I ain't around doing something with them, if I ain't making no content, if I ain't washing no clothes or nothing, I'm on YouTube watching it like it's TV. Bare knuckle fighting is ridiculous. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why that's even legal. Like, what the hell? This is not 1801. What is we doing? I don't know why that people do that at all. Forever Coco Chanel says, speaking on the fight, the latest Rocky had me on one. I thought I was UFC watching girly for a little while. Well, you said the latest Rocky. Rocky. What Rocky? Opinion on Turkey. It seems like he just throws money to get what he does. He put up whatever money to get whatever fights. And of course, it's making big fights happen for sure. I just want fighters to deliver in the fights, man. You know what I mean? Like, but I'll say this: Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, they're going to deliver. Terrence is going to put on a performance because I think because everybody is doubting him. Canelo Alvarez is going to want to put on a performance. So he can say a smaller guy didn't beat me. You know what I mean? So a guy that came from 147, he want to say a guy that came from 147 didn't beat me. So yeah. So I'm just hoping, you know, we get a great, exciting fight. That day I'm going to be at my uncle's house, and I'm going to go live from there before the fight and after the fight. You're going to hear a lot of bravado. You're going to hear a lot of slick talking. You're going to hear a lot of fight analysis, all of that. My uncles are the big boxing fans of my family. That's who I got my boxing loving from my uncles. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Creed. Yeah, Rocky's in the movies though. Yes, yes. Creed. It's a movie from the Rocky universe. So you're correct. I figured you was talking about Creed though. You went to go see the Creed 3. Yeah, Michael B. Shout out Michael B. Man, Michael B. Jordan was acting his butt off in Sinners. Acting his butt off, man. It's one of the Sinners, one of my favorite movies. Now that's a great movie. But yes, I am a big fan of the Creed series as well. Zero say his homeboy's brother fights for bare knuckle. What? That's a barbaric brother there. That brother probably be that brother probably be what you call it, what I'm about to say. That brother probably crack an egg on the sidewalk, cook an egg outside in the sun. Yeah, I remember reading about Edwin Valero. I don't remember seeing him fight, but I remember reading about him though. Yes. He was stopping everything. Wasn't he stopping everybody? Don't he got like one of the highest knockout ratios or something like that, I think, in boxing? I could be wrong, but correct me. He got like one of the highest knockout ratios, correct? His name is 100% knockout ratio. Yes. Yes. And I found out about Edwin Valero when this was when Deontay Wilder was still undefeated. Because I was looking up what was the highest knockout ratios for a fighter, and Edwin Valero was up there. And at the time, Deontay had like a 98% knockout, something crazy. He only didn't knock out. At that point, the only fighter he had knocked out was Bermain Stavern in the first fight against Stavern when he won the belt. When he first won the belt. I ain't gonna lie, man. Heavyweight boxing was much better when we had an American in the mix. For real, because as dominant as Alexander Usyk has been, the clamor around the heavyweight division ain't been the same since Deontay been out the mix. Yeah, forever Coco Chanel. To this day, Deontay was my dog, man. My dog, man. He was all heart. All heart, reach in the right hand. For real, but that right hand took him further than nobody ever could imagine him going. Because he only got into boxing to take care of his daughter's surgeries because his daughter had spina bifida. The only reason he got into boxing was to figure out a way to pay for his daughter's surgeries. And along the way, he started loving boxing and say, I want to be heavyweight champion one day. And he did, man. Had nine successful title defenses. You know what I mean? So we never saw him fight Anthony Joshua, unfortunately. He did not beat Tyson Fury. But Deontay's made a lot of money in the sport. Had some great moments. And for a minute, man, he had people caring about heavyweight boxing again. People in Americans kept caring about heavyweight boxing. Yeah, I saw Deontay fought a couple of weekends ago, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, man. I think that Tyson Fury fight took a whole lot out of Deontay. Them Tyson Fury fights took a whole lot out of him. From the second fight to the third fight, them fights took a lot out of him, man. And we've seen Deontay be lesser versions of himself every time he got into the ring. I'm glad he was able to get a win a couple of weeks ago. I'm still a fan of the brother. Still my dog. Still a fan. Still riding with him for sure. But I do believe those 3 fights with Tyson Fury, in particular, the last 2 fights, took a lot up out of him. But that's still my boy, though. I'm still gonna watch whenever he on, though. You know? I respect that brother for what he did in the ring and also some of the stuff he stands for outside of the ring as well. And again, for a while, he was the only American representation we had in heavyweight boxing. Anybody that was notable, anybody that was worth really, really discussing at that point. So yeah, man. I don't know when the next time we'll have an American heavyweight champion, to be honest with you. Man. Come on, brother. Keep drinking the water up. Oh man. Man, but yeah, man, look. Glad everybody on here, man. Y'all be on social media, man. I'm gonna have to follow some of y'all on social media. Y'all be on there, man. I have to follow some of y'all, man. Usually I just tell people my handle and they follow me, man. But follow me on Instagram, Machiavelli_Mills TV. MACKAVELI_MILLZ TV. That's on Instagram. Machiavelli_Mills TV on Instagram, man. Follow me. I'll follow y'all back, man. It's all love. So once again, that's Machiavelli, MACKAVELI_Mills TV. Forever Coco Chanel say contact sports aren't for the weak of heart. Not at all. I've seen women watching their husbands box and they leave the event crying because their husband then got knocked out. So it's just very tough to be in them type of settings when somebody you love is in a ring fight. So yeah. Do the UK black fighters stand on their blackness like the Americans? Well, Anthony Joshua has said some things standing on his blackness as of recent years for sure. The others, I don't really know. Like Dillian White, hell no. Not him at all. But you know, what I notice is like, there's some people that don't be in America be acting like they be trying to act like racism only exists in America for some reason. Coco Chanel say go to bed. I'm finna go to bed in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Coco Chanel said, like you mentioned in the Leila versus Claressa situation, when you're up against someone psychologically, you respond differently. Yeah, man, you do. And Leila, no, she ain't just Claressa ain't just trying to go up in there and just pity pat a spar with her. Claressa want to embarrass Leila. Let her know, don't you ever in your life say you contended with me. When the baby sleep, that's your time to rest. It makes a world of a difference. Yeah, my son not here though. My daughter just here, so that's why I'm up. But I still be up when he be asleep. I still be up making content. But my son not here, just my daughter here. So I'm able to be I got a little bit more freedom to pop my ish on a live stream with y'all and talk to y'all. Had a little bit more freedom and a little bit more time to do that. He said them black UK fighters love snow. I know they do. I already know it. Shout out to the UK though. Even though I still ain't listening to y'all rappers like that. I heard Skepta did pretty good in his second round against Jordan Lucas. So I'ma listen, but the brothers in the UK be sounding like they be writing their songs with a quill by candlelight. Scott pop 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 in the top of pop pop. And my man them, I told bruv, he's a bell end. I told bruv, he's a bell end. My bruv, me and my friends, we're in the ends. Scott pop top pop in a drop top pop pop. He's a good bloke. Me and my friends, me and my man them with a top bloke. Hey, listen, you better get that up out of here. Well, I be saying, man, hell no. Get that up out of here, man. Listening to this, man. Ah, they gonna be mad as ever at me, man. You remember Queen Latifah? When she stole the car and set it off, she was throwing all the CDs that was trash out the window, man. Hey, no, I'm just playing, y'all. If y'all in the UK, if you in the UK, I'm just playing. I love y'all. I love y'all. I want to come to the UK. If I come to the UK, don't try to fight me and try to whoop me because I be talking about y'all rappers. I'm sorry, y'all. But I heard it's somebody named about 3 rappers that was dope for me the other day. They got to put them names back up in here so I can go see, who they talking about. It was somebody with little something. A girl named with little something. I got to check her out, man. Something it was. I got to check out what she talking about. Oh, man. But yeah, y'all, man, I'm finna get off this thing. Finna give me a little rest. Lay down and chill for the night. I appreciate y'all popping on with me after the fight. We gonna go live streaming tomorrow. We gonna probably get on in the morning. Probably get on about 11 in the morning. Live stream with y'all, talk a little bit more mess. We got some videos dropping tomorrow too. So we're gonna have fun, man. I appreciate everybody that popped on with me this late. Um, I appreciate y'all that popped on with me this late. It mean a lot to me. Y'all stay locked in with me. Keep supporting me. I promise y'all I got more good content coming y'all way. I'm out, y'all. Peace.